Imagine living in a forest that's hundreds of square miles wide. Food isn't sitting in one place. Some foods appear only during certain seasons. Some disappear quickly. And some locations may be separated by miles. Yet a bear can travel through this enormous landscape and return to places where it knows food can be found. So how does it remember? The answer involves one of the bear's most useful abilities: spatial memory. A bear's world is huge. Bears can have enormous home ranges. Depending on the species and habitat, a bear may travel across a very large area while searching for food. And food availability changes constantly. In one season, berries may be abundant. Later, salmon may become the most valuable food source. At another time, nuts, roots, insects, or other foods may become important. A bear needs to constantly adjust to what's available. Remembering where resources are located can give it a major advantage. Learning the landscape. Think about how you remember your way around your own neighborhood. You might remember: there's a grocery store around that corner. There's a restaurant down that street. You don't need a map every time. Your brain builds a mental representation of the places you visited. Bears can also learn their landscapes. They can remember locations associated with important resources and use that information when moving through their territory. Their environment becomes a kind of natural map. Food changes with the seasons. One of the biggest challenges for bears is that food isn't equally available all year. A food source that is valuable today may be completely unavailable months later. But seasonal patterns can repeat. Berries ripen. Fish return to rivers. Nuts become available. And plants produce food at particular times. A bear that has experienced these cycles before has an advantage. It has information about where and when certain resources are likely to appear. Of course, memory isn't the only tool bears use. Their sense of smell is incredibly important too. A bear may use scent to detect food from significant distances. It also uses vision, hearing, environmental cues, and experience. So when a bear arrives at a particular location, it's not necessarily thinking like a human with a detailed map. It's using a combination of learned information and its powerful senses. For a large animal that needs enormous amounts of energy, finding food efficiently is critical. Wandering randomly would waste energy. Remembering productive areas can make searching much more efficient. And this is one reason animal memory is so fascinating. Memory isn't just about remembering the past. For a wild animal, memory can help determine where its next meal comes from. Think about what that means. A bear can move through a massive landscape, encounter food, learn where it is, and use that information later. The forest isn't just a collection of trees and rivers. To the bear, it's a landscape filled with information. Some places mean food. Some mean danger. Some provide shelter. And experience helps the bear navigate all of it. So the next time you see a bear walking through the wilderness, don't assume it's simply wandering around. It may be following information it learned long ago. It may remember where food was found. It may remember which areas are worth exploring. And it may already know exactly where it's going. Because for a bear, remembering the landscape can mean remembering where the next meal is waiting. Bear Face. Subscribe to Did You Know Daily for more incredible animal facts.